How's it going, everyone? It's Reversal Trader King, where I get you guys bottoms and tops in the stock market. Let's talk about FFIE over the weekend. Let's do a little bit of analysis and let's see where it's going to go. We know there's a lot of money involved in this stock, and slowly but surely, though, a lot of the money is shifting out. As you can see, we have massive volume coming in right here on the peak. It had a billion volume. That's insane, right? And usually stocks will never keep that. And now we're at 60 million volume right now. So, yes, it's not going to have the squeeze a lot of people are expecting. Is there going to be any other squeeze from this thing? For anyone to say it's not going to have a pump would be lying to you, and anyone that says it's going to drop would be lying, because nobody knows truly what's going to happen, and mysterious things has happened with this stock, and we all agree, like, this thing in 4 days has pumped from 5 cents to $3.90. We've seen it happen, and is the apes and the people are gonna go away from this stock? I think this is always going to be like a GMC, or I mean GameStop and AMC hype. There's always going to be people interested in it just based on the run it had, and that creates a lot of eyes. And this was all around the world. So here's the analysis. Like I said, it's going to be very boring, as we had a nice move up and now we corrected to my exponential moving averages over here. But there is little money to be made, and you can make money when it presents. And as you can see, we hit the EMA with the EMA 10 right here to a perfect T here. Let me do some drawings here. As you can see right here, the yellow band's my EMA 10. We are doing that, and this was up, what? It's kind of sad to see this. This was up 57 cents at the high, and then we came swooping down back to 51 cents. And that can be so frustrating. When you see a stock like that, it go all the way up just to lose all of its gains. I was in a stock just like that. Why that happened. And look at this. This is actually a nice entry for anyone that caught FFIE right here. Look at this massive right candle, 8% down, hitting the lower band here for a nice correction up. And wow. Yeah, that was very nice. And those are the kind of the entries you want to look for. If you ever see a nice 15-minute penetration right here, and then you go along with the 1 minute, let's look at the 1 minute right here. And I'm glad we saw this so I could show you guys. And this is another indication too. You're going to have your rejection points at these highs of the bands on the 1 minute. And it doesn't mean it's going to keep plummeting down the rest of the day. No one could expect that. But if you took your profits right in here, you could see, or even here, you could see, like, some rejection was happening. But as you can see here, it bounces from the EMA 20, made a new low. But right here, we bounced from the EMA 20, went drastically down, trying to pull it back up, and you can see there was a trend weakening there. So let me see something here on the 1 minute. Yeah, look at that drastic move down here. And that 15-minute would have caught nice here. I have a general rule here. This is really nice to know that, in the smaller time frames, you will hit your EMA 20 very fast. It always happens. But some cases, when the selling pressure is very strong, you see how it like hovers over this bottom band? You will see that too. And that's why a lot of the times you do ignore a lot of this, and using the 15-minute candles are very strong to see that kind of pattern. But it is very nice to ignore a lot of these candles and look for time distance too on the lower time frames. Because if you give this 30 minutes, right in here, we hit the EMA 20 at 9:55. Stock market opens at 9:30. Yeah, about 25 minutes we hit this. So we had this big, massive move down, but then it just shot right up. So that's very nice to see if you bought around this range. And then as you can see, we had a massive move up right in here. So this is still the day trading stock. It's is as it's been. It can give you nice returns, but as far as swing trading, this is a lot harder to do, because you're going to get frustrated. It goes up and down, and day traders are messing with it. So it is definitely frustrating. I feel you guys' pain on it, but yeah, doing exactly what I predicted. Very boring. It touched the EMA 10. This is good to see though, because usually after this touch, I expected a rejection. Anybody that looks at the stocks, the candles, and if you're under your exponential moving averages, you have your 20, which is the blue, the 10, the yellow, and the purple's the EMA 5. A lot of the times, what you'll see is first touch on EMA 5, a couple touches EMA 5, but one of these times it will break. And look what Algos did to a T. It hit the EMA 10. That's expected. We expected a rebound, and guess what? We're back under the EMA 5, but you will see a touch on this EMA 20. So do keep that in mind. It is going to happen. And with this kind of volume, it's going to be probably touched more often than you think. So, but everyone's like, I don't want no touch of, it's 60 cents right now. That's not enough for me, right? And I get that because people have averages way above $1. And now that the price is stagnant out, this is really what you want to get. You don't want to get it when prices like, tumbling down like this. Way down here is just tumbling down. It's so volatile that it's moving like 10% a minute, right? And that was crazy. I will say this though, guys, if you guys do want to have a profitable system, if you guys have small accounts and you want to know how to catch these tops like this, how to take advantage of these and short penny stocks, I do have a service for that. My main service is obviously swing trading, but I do have a service for day trading penny stocks just like this one where we will short and take the flip side of the coin. Because I tell people when we're at the upper band here, I look for then precise entries above this because we know we're going to plummet from here. This was one of the biggest squeeze stocks, and still after much back test, I was able to, practice this strategy on it and able, with obviously a protected stop loss if anything goes wrong. But I was looking at this in the 370 range, and I'm doing a small $1,000 account, and it has transformed into 2,000 in a roughly 2-week time frame. So you can make astronomical returns with low money. And if you do want to join that, I do have a Discord for that. You're going to see the link down below to join is the YouTube comments. You can click it, and there's a server shop where it offers day trading. For $12 a month, you access all my strategies, swing trading and day trading. But I wanted to give that out because honestly, people only see one side of the thing. Like they're like, oh, I can only buy FFIE. There's no other way I can do this. When it's pumping, you miss the boat. There's two ways to play the side of the coin, and we need to take advantage of that. And a lot of these companies are doing that to themselves. They know it's going to dump, and so they know they're shorting their own company. They know they're going to dilute their shares. They're going to do reverse splits, and a lot of retail traders are going to get wrecked. But there is ways of not getting wrecked and take advantage of that. But this does not meet the short criteria. I did want to say this was one of the best shorts in the entire market. But now, as you can see, we're in this tight range. I would never short this. This looks like a very, very bullish pattern that it can do way up from here. As you can see, the upper band's here. And so there's plenty of room up there. Could we get there? No one knows. But I do like to see, like, we're not close to the upper band. If it did want to do a rally, they did a press release, whatever, and then yes, it could absolutely go there. Pennies can pump real fast. So yeah, and then you gotta realize too, this lower band is going to fluctuate towards price because it made such a massive move. It is going to be the negative, so we can't really use that yet. This is probably going to take another 2 months just to correct to the price. So yeah, this is the analysis. It's just calm before the storm. I wanted to see, are we still doing lower highs? And the question is yes. We had the low here. We have our platform. We have the low here. We have our platform. We have the low down here is our next platform. And as you can see, it's like a staircase. We hit here, we go up, go down. Hit here, go up, go down. Hit here, go up, and then where are we going to go next week? It's still doing the bullish pattern, but yes, it's extremely boring, right? Unless you're day trading this, it is going to be like that for a while. So we have the staircase, we have a tight wedge consolidation pattern. I don't even have to draw that out for you. You can see how tight this pattern is. And we have massive room to the upside. As long as you're like, you know what, I have money in this that I can just risk, and I'm not worried about it, yeah, then sure, hold it out. That's my advice. I don't give, do what you want with your money. I do think we can at least hit the EMA 20 for a bit, or at least try to get up in this black space area here and get above the EMAs. And when you do that, guess what happens? You have the EMA spread out like this, and it's a very bullish pattern because then price is volatile, but it can change in a heartbeat. As you know, from here to here, we went down. We went tumbling down from this upper band here hit the EMA 5, 10, and 20. So it can change in a heartbeat. So you got to take the profits when you have them. I hope you guys like this analysis. If you guys want to have this strategy, the band strategy on how to do trend reversals efficiently with no bias and just stick to a system, you can join the premium Discord. You can click the link down below in the YouTube comments. It'll be pinned. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. When you click it, that link will take you to the free chat landing page. There's a how to subscribe. Please read that. Avoid scammers. I'll never DM you or message you first. But basically, the easiest way to subscribe is look at the server shop up in here. There's two products I love. I had the bread and butter, which is the swing trading for $6, or you can get all the products for swing trading and day trading for $12. And the reason why I included day trading, this system works really well with shorting pennies. I like I showed you guys, FFIE was one of the greatest pumps and one of the greatest shorts in the market. You play both sides of the coin. You got to know when, to be bullish and when to be bearish. And when there's a big ATR range like this, average true range, where it's just way above the band, it's not really making sense. And you shouldn't let the pumpers deceive you like, yeah, like they're going to control the price and this is going to keep going like this. This is very bizarre. This is very unbalanced. If you know what that means, is price has to be balanced. It can't just stay up like this. And so prices will keep hitting the EMA 5, which is your short-term reversion to the mean. And then one of these days it's going to hit the 20. Everything's going to hit your EMA 20. And penny stocks do it the fastest than any other stocks because when they pump up fast, they get majorly diluted and a lot of people are selling off and have all these forms they want to do. And it's really hard to keep the momentum on penny stocks. So you got to keep the case of, if you missed a trade, you can always be bearish and make money both ways. And that's why I had this in the server shop, because any product, any account could do it. I don't care if you have $50, and it's more developed for any account size. Swing trading, you got to have a little more money because you got to accumulate. But I love the swing trading strat because, as you can see, I made a video when it was at the 5 cent zone here because we had massive time distances of the 10 and 20, and I seen a lot of volume on this thing, and it picked up from here and touched the EMA 20 for a nice conservative gain, just like right in here. We were at the lower bands, and we picked up there, and then right here, we were at the lower bands, and guess what happened? Nice conservative gains we're aiming for, 5, 10, and then 20 right in here. And that's really what we're doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this strat. Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to make a quick update. Do not give up. We have the lower highs forming. Is it very patient trade? Absolutely. Can this pump? Absolutely. Anyone that says it can't is, not really looking at the, they're just trying to spread fear is what I'm saying. But I will be playing both sides of the coins if it gets to the upper band. I'm just letting you know. So hope you guys enjoyed the enjoyed the Discord, or my bad, the video. If you want to join the Discord, feel free to join it. I'll always be there. And you have all my education there. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace out.